Can we take a quick second to appreciate the fact that he's picking these things up by the face and then shoving them into his chest hole as they struggle and scream out in terror? They're quite clearly still alive. What's up, guys? Welcome to Alpaca Evolution, a game that's going to help us learn about how evolution really happens. Because there's a lot of confusion out there with your Pokemons and your Digimons, when in all reality, evolution is all about one animal sucker punching another of its kind, and then slurping up the body to use its life essence. And I know a whole bunch of you Poindexters in the comments are going to disagree with that, but think about it. When was the last time you cold-cocked somebody in the streets and then ate the corpse? And when was the last time you evolved? That's what I thought. The alpaca population maxes out in about 60 to 90 seconds. What does that even mean? It sounds like a threat. Like, you'd better get to punching some of these very human-looking faces. Otherwise, in about a minute's time, you're gonna be bowing down to your new fluffy overlords. Now, for the record, we're currently evolution level 1, strength F. I don't know about that one. I'm pretty sure a right hook just put another alpaca to sleep. Height 1 meter, weight 34 kilograms. One day a mutation occurred, allowing one alpaca to absorb other alpacas. Yeah, that'd be the slurp that we just saw. Why he gained such an ability is a mystery. No one knows how he will evolve as he continues to absorb other alpacas. Will he be a god? Or a demon? Or a professional boxer? Only time will tell. Is now a bad time to point out that I'm not 100% sure what the difference between an alpaca and a llama is? I mean, other than the fact that llamas are prominently featured in Fortnite, and alpacas are prominently getting laid out in this field. Like, we're surrounded by one-hitter quitters. Like, they should be ashamed of themselves. It's as if they're not used to getting punched in the back of the head. Come to think of it, that alpaca deck said that our mutation gave us the ability to absorb, but didn't mention anything about the ability to throw haymakers. Oh, we evolved! Okay, we picked up casual smoking, and jogging, and depression. I didn't really know what to expect, but this definitely wasn't it. We're now evolution level 2, strength E. But you can't give something an E grade, right? It goes A, B, C, D, F. You know what, if that's the worst English that I get in this game, then I'll consider myself lucky. Height 2 meters, weight 90 kilograms. The alpaca has become bipedal. His front legs have developed and can now be used freely as arms. Okay, so I was technically kicking up until now. He mainly attacks using his hands. What hands? In his free time, he smokes cigarettes, just because he can. His mental faculties have also developed. He can understand a little human language. A little brutality is detected. About as strong as a human. Hold up, so we exist, humans exist on this planet. We're seeing this happen. And instead of gunning all these things down, we're selling them smokes? We trying to kill him slowly? He's definitely doing his best to blend in, but he definitely stands out. So what do you do to these things now? Okay, the punch is stronger. I think we just got 2 of them. And we've given up on the whole absorbing through our mouth thing. Yeah, the slurp was too much effort. We just shove them straight into our belly button. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I would need to see to open fire. This must be what they meant by the alpaca population rejuvenates every 60 to 90 seconds or whatever. Yeah, I gotta wait for them to spontaneously appear. So you just have a smoke, have a cry, you know, go for a run. That's another thing that would really concern me. Well, any animal that can smoke a pack a day and then run a couple kilometers is a lot stronger than a human. It is definitely cause for concern. Never mind the violence and random absorption. Oh, we only need one more. How about you? There we go. And we're evolving once again. I doubt we're gonna become a Charizard. No, a lot closer to a Machoke, actually. Oh, I hate the way that it just walks around flexing. Evolution level 3, strength C, height 5 meters. Weight 141 kilograms, a form with remarkably developed arms. Yeah, no shit. His attack is a clubbing motion using both of these. Brutality is on the increase. Oh, don't spoil things, we want to see it in action. However, since the structure of his skin remains that of a normal alpaca, he's unable to withstand his own strength and takes damage every time he attacks. Wait, so he's so strong that he's literally ripping himself apart? At a level where a human could not take him in a fight unarmed. Yeah, of course not. He's 16 feet tall. Like, I swear, there's probably just some stupid alpaca farmer watching this and thinking to himself, I'm gonna get a whole lot of sweaters from that 2-story tall meat monolith. Why are we at 30 out of 100 already? What have you been doing while I was reading? Okay, well, just show us that clubbing motion. Yep, I could definitely see the brutality. Okay, so things are definitely getting a little bit more disturbing, but I'm sure we're well on our way to evolving into a real stand-up member of the community. I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure the cigarettes were supposed to be full of cancer, not growth hormone and steroids. What went wrong? There's no way I'm actually supposed to wait only 60 to 90 seconds for more of these things to spawn. It has been minutes. It's to the point where I'm leaving 2 alive in the hopes that they'll breed and birth more of them. That's how it works, right? This is taking for friggin' ever. And the weirdest part about this is that I can't give them money or anything like that or watch ads. They just want me to sit here and suffer looking at this monstrosity. I mean, I guess I don't really have much choice in the matter. Oh, here we go. Okay, they're worth, how many each? 3? So I only need 1 more to appear? Come on, please, work with me. There we go. All right, time to evolve. Let's get even more swole somehow. Okay, if you were Matt Choke before, you're Matt Champ now. No, I take it back. The side profile is pure nightmare fuel. Go ahead and just jump on it. The hands are getting more detailed too. And he's got a chest hole. Evolution level 4, strength B, height 8 meters, weight 240 kilograms. He's now lost the heart of an alpaca, but he gained like a dozen of them because we literally put their entire bodies into our chest. Both arms are injured due to the damage caused by his own attacks. Abandoning those old dysfunctional arms, he developed new ones. That seems a little wasteful, but sure. His cellular makeup is already a far cry from that of an alpaca, and his skin is tough as steel. There are no longer any creatures on Earth that can defeat him. I don't know about that. I mean, steel isn't that tough. Even if he's really big, I'm pretty sure we could just, like, hit him with a bus or a nuke. Can we take a quick second to appreciate the fact that he's picking these things up by the face and then shoving them into his chest hole as they struggle and scream out in terror? They're quite clearly still alive. He is just knocking them out and then absorbing them. He's an absolute sleep paralysis demon. There's no other way of putting it. At what point do all the llamas in this field suddenly catch on and spot the difference? Maybe feel a little threatened. Like, I'm pretty sure he can wipe them all out in a couple of seconds. I mean, I guess they were born literally seconds ago, so it's not their fault, but still. Now, which of you would like to become part of something bigger than yourselves? Maybe you? There we go. You don't really have much of a choice. I was just hoping for a volunteer. Now, hopefully you evolve into something more sensible or grosser. Are you just a blob now? Can you even move? Terrifyingly. I kind of wish each of these stages had names as opposed to just evolution level 5. Strength B, height 6 meters. We're getting a little shorter because we're blobbier, but our weight is going up. We're 322 kilograms now. So far, he's been growing more and more ferocious, but from here, the next stage of evolution begins. His initial head deemed useless. Multiple new candidate heads have formed. The transformation of his hardened skin has resulted in a temporary soft flabbiness. Only his legs are functioning, so he attacks by flailing his upper body. So he's kind of falling apart and degrading, as you can probably tell, so that he can form into something more? This is an in-between stage? I don't know how I feel about that. You guys know I absolutely love these strange Japanese mobile games, and I'm really enjoying this one. I think it's great. It's gonna make for a fantastic video, but that's because I can edit out the waiting, which I'm not technically doing right now because I'm rambling instead, but like, I just can't understand how this has 8 million downloads. How did 8 million people think it was worth sitting here for just like minutes on end waiting for alpacas to spontaneously form from the grass? It's driving me friggin' crazy. I just want to smush something. Please, give me something to smush, thank you. Ugh. And then you get sucked underneath the blob and we wait some more. So I've got 96 out of 400. Means I need another 304. Each are worth about 3, so I need to wait for 100 to spawn, which is about 10 minutes. Oh, come on. Everything dies now. Get inside of me and please be close to enough. It's not gonna be anywhere near enough. Who am I kidding? This is so painful. Please. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. This entire time I've had the internet turned off because then I don't get interrupted by ads, but it turns out if I turn it on, then suddenly I get a little button, which if I press, will give me the option of watching an ads for a flock of alpacas, a herd of alpacas, an appetizer of alpacas. I'll take it. Hold up a second. If the alpacas naturally regenerate every 60 to 90 seconds, but then I'm watching a 60 to 90 second ad to make them regenerate, aren't I just watching ads for no reason? Am I dumb? No, of course not. I'm evolving. I'm turning into an even bigger twitching abomination. Oh, I don't like that. Evolution level 6, strength A. There we go, we finally became an honors student, blob, whatever. Height 13 meters, weight 521 kilograms. Due to further development of his mental faculties, something like a head has grown. Something like a head? Oh, I assume you mean the twitchy part? I was gonna say he's all heads. Or at the very least many faces. However, since his mental and physical development are not proceeding at the same rate, he lacks full control over it. Attacking and absorption are happening both via orders from the brain and conditioned response. It won't be long before he evolves into his final form. That's exciting news. Should I even ask how your twitchy, lumpy self is going to attack these things? Okay, and then oh no! That's the worst one yet! So he swings the head, so much so that it's just straight up off screen, and then he absorbs them into, I mean, what looks like a giant, well, I'll put it to you this way, there's so much there that you could call it 5 skin. Commander, merge units to upgrade, we need a new tank. Diana, I don't know what game this is advertising, but how about the two of us merge? Alright then, back to grossly headbutting and docking with alpacas, I suppose. We only need 3 more. I'm not subjecting myself to another ad for 3 alpacas. I'll just wait. And I can't help but wonder, at what point does humanity decide enough is enough? Are they still watching this? Are they seeing this 40-foot tall tumor run around and think, it's not a problem? Honestly, it's sucking up entire animals into its weird dick neck. You just gotta draw the line somewhere. There we go, and we're good? Don't know if good is really the word, considering you're gonna evolve into that. Oh, right, that. I'm sorry, can it speak now? I'm just gonna gloss over the fact that it's got a unicycle. Evolution level 7, strength S rank, height 12 meters, weight 399 kilograms. It just dawned on me, how am I getting these numbers and this information? Like, I've always said it's some kind of weird, like, alpaca dex, like a Pokedex, but who's walking up to this thing with a measuring tape and a scale? Feast your eyes on this magnificence. Could you have ever imagined? A unicycle is his main mode of transportation, but he's hopeless when it comes to braking. Since he can't stop in time, he loses balance and deals damage by crashing into his opponents. Oh, so it's purely by mistake. I mean, he's not evil incarnate, right? Basically a negative thinker and a mama's boy. Who's Mama? Am I Mama? No, evolution must be Mama, right? But don't let your guard down. Will you be able to take the insanity ahead? This isn't the insanity? We haven't reached the insanity yet? So how many ads do I need to watch for the insanity? I'm just wondering, you know, don't go freaking out. Maybe you can wheel your way over. At least he apologizes. He probably learned that from me. And then, he womps them now. No more slurp, just womp. What else you got to say? Oh, leg cramp, so huge. The fact that he talks now is just off-putting. I would have rathered he just be a quiet demon. Deep down, somewhere in my twisted, bloated body, I'm starting to feel bad for these alpacas. Because they're obviously too stupid to understand what's happening. They just kind of appear, and then before they get to live their life, they're smooshed and womped. We're wasting absolutely no time womping them. Look how quickly they get sucked into that body. They're just a blur. I think he's saying, what was that, gonna cry, gonna die? That may be kind of passive-aggressively said towards them, I suppose. I can't really read this thing's emotions. You think it'd be easy considering it has so many faces. I don't care what's wrong, just smoosh and womp. Smoosh and womp, that's all that I want to hear from you, oh finally. Please evolve into something cool. Please let this be your penultimate form. Okay, that's not it at all apparently. Why does it look like my gelatinous body was just poured out of a can? Wait. I thought that the completion level was how far we were through this form, but 18 out of 600 isn't 33%, so are we 33% of the way through the game? Because that's not very far, or 33% of the way through the round? I have no idea what one round means. Like, I like to think that I fully understand evolution, but maybe not so much. I've been surprised a lot today. Evolution level 8, strength S still, height 17, weight 612. Life functions are in decline. In a way, he's more like an object. His absorption of other alpacas has become mechanized, an unconscious act. The many faces covering his body serve particularly no purpose, other than to freak me out. Since the central brain is still alive, he can speak a little human language. What happened to the unicycle, though? Just come to think of it, I don't want to know. So now that you're a giant quivering pleasure tube of alpaca, what exactly do you do? Okay, he still smushes, yep, and the womp has been changed. He kind of opens up in the middle. Ew. Why is he full of tentacles? I definitely missed something along the evolutionary line. Something isn't adding up here, and oh my god, it's gonna take another half an hour to get another form. I can't keep doing this, otherwise you guys are never gonna get the video. You know what, I'm gonna do the responsible thing and just Google to see what happens. So apparently we were soon gonna be given a visit by whatever kind of twisted god servants these are. It's like a strange headless alpaca that is cutting us down. Were we getting too close to our perfect form? I see how it is. Evolution level 9 has us knocked down a peg. Our strength is only A rank now. We're only 4 meters tall. His condition upon receiving judgment from the gatekeepers of the godly realm. So actually was getting too close to becoming a god. In the end, his existence as a living thing has been denied. Judgment has left his body split, half vanished from this world. If he wants to continue life as an alpaca, it seems he'll need to absorb more powerful beings. Can I really still be considered an alpaca? I think that's a bit of a stretch at this point. It's either god or nothing at all. Turns out it wasn't just alpacas that he needed to eat to grow, he could also eat the gatekeepers. which is a problem because now evolution level 10 has him at double S rank, 20 meters high, 956 kilograms in weight. The alpaca, having finally absorbed beings more powerful than the living, Providence spurned, his transformation into an evil deity is complete. Possessing the rage of God, he sets out to rain down the judgment of God. What will he do next? Will the good old days ever return? Does anyone remember the good old days? I mean, ever since level 2, we've been a real monster. I mean, this isn't quite chain smoking and depression, but still. Oh dear, it's only getting worse. The alpaca, having absorbed an angel, he locks his heart further inside, coating his body with the cells of the gatekeepers and angels he has absorbed. An alpaca who senses a confrontation with the absolute being is close at hand. Perhaps that is the reason he protects his body with angel and gatekeeper cells. The alpaca's final battle is about to begin. I'm sorry, am I an alpaca that's about to absorb God? I guess that was a stupid question because the answer is yes, that would be God at the center of whatever you want to call evolution level 12. The alpaca has become a new god. Now he is free to absorb living things as desire and instinct dictates. In due course, new life will spring forth and new worlds will form, but the moment they appear, they will be forcibly reminded that they are a part of God. For God Alpaca, there is no boredom, there is no limit, there is just the instinct to absorb living things. I'm so happy I did not invest 10 hours into seeing this. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Alpaca Evolution, guys. And I should have known this is where it was going, obviously, because this is where it always goes. You think of all the games where we've eaten stuff to evolve and grow bigger, and we always end up eating humanity, or a planet, or solar system, or a universe, or space-time itself. So of course a god isn't a stretch, but if you guys want to see more games like this, as always, be sure to leave a like in the video, leave a comment letting me know, and maybe I'll become a cylinder made of heads again soon. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.